are live, and welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today we have a full baseball slate, including missing a couple lines, but we do have a full baseball slate today, including a doubleheader to start off the day. We get some playoff hockey and some playoff basketball still, so we still got a full day of that.
And WNBA.
Oh, and the WNBA. That's right. But before we get into that, before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. Last night was frustrating. And I could have had one result go my way last night. And it would have been a little bit better. But I'll get into that.
Real quick, can we just use one game to kind of represent our night?
The Washington Capitals?
I was going to go the Chicago White Sox run line, but...
I had the first 5 run line. I was fine.
Oh, no, I had the run line. They were up 8-3 going into the top of the ninth. And they let up a run and then a grand slam. They tied it up, and then all of a sudden they lose in extras. So, yeah, that's kind of a representative of my night, Nick. But go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, last night was frustrating. But in the MLB, it went 4-5, down 1.75 units. All three of the sports I bet yesterday were negative. Orioles' first 5 money line started with a win, and the Rangers and the Yankees' first 5 under 3.5 winner as well. Loser on the first 5 run line and the full game run line with the Brewers. I was pissed because the Brewers had a lead in the bottom of the 5th, 3-1, heading into the bottom of the 5th. And they lose the first 5 run line. I was livid with that. And that's not the only heartbreak that I had all last night. I had a few spots where it was frustrating. There was a few spots, but Oakland first 5 winner, though. White Sox first 5 run line winner. Mariners our best bet, bad loser. Padres never showed up. First 5 run line, no good. San Fran and Colorado, first 5 under 3.5. I lose it in the top of the 5th. I'll go to the NBA last. NHL, absolute terrible bet. Rangers puck line and Rangers money line. I don't know why I ever trusted these damn Rangers in the first round of the playoffs. I thought I saw something in them. I saw them playing better down the stretch, and I was dead freaking wrong on the damn Rangers. So loser on that one there. Stars, loser as well. Capitals. That was a heartbreaking loss. They give up a empty net goal, or they give up a goal with the Panthers with an extra attacker with 2 minutes left. And then they lose in overtime. I was really hoping to have a plus 280, go up 3-1 the series. It's funny, all the ones I had up, all the teams I had up 2-1 the series, they're now tied 2-2. Yeah, it's frustrating. I did, and then with the last game, the Preds money line was a loser. They had a 3-2 lead in the third period. Luckily, I did cash the team total over 2.5 and the full game over 6.5. If I wasn't an idiot and added the money line, I would have been better off. But it is what it is. Yeah, frustrating night there. 2-5 in the NHL, down 3.15 units. And then in the NBA, I took a shot. I took a big shot. I took the Memphis Grizzlies at plus 420 on the money line. They were leading for 47 minutes and 15 seconds of that game. Wire to wire. They lose the lead with 45 seconds left in the game. They lose the game. I was watching that whole game, looking at it like, okay, they're up 5, they're up 6, they're up 10 at one point, and I was just waiting for that moment. I'm like, I'm ready to have my heart broken in the fourth quarter with this, because I've seen this before. None of my underdogs ever hold that type of lead. Like I've had underdogs have leads for most of the game just to blow it at the end. That's just the way it is for me with underdogs. I never get to cash them. I rarely do. And I was sitting back. I'm like, okay, yeah. When's the reality going to sit in? And that was with 45 seconds left in the game. So frustrating there. Yeah, 0-1 in NBA, down a unit there. Overall 6-11 yesterday, down 5.9 units. I need a bounce back here. Frustrating.
Yeah. For yesterday, I would like to thank the Arizona Diamondbacks. They were my only winner. Brewers run line, loser. Chicago White Sox run line, loser. Our best bet, Seattle. What the hell? The big thing was Philadelphia was traveling from Philly to Seattle.
Yeah.
After a doubleheader.
Yeah.
And they win 9-0.
Yeah.
Tell me how the hell that makes sense.
No.
It doesn't make sense. And then Arizona was my only winner in baseball. Of course, for the first time this postseason, the Bucks go over in a game. And I had the under. I didn't have Boston. I bet Boston every single game this series. Went 1-2. Bet the under today. I should have bet Boston. Because I was looking at that. I'm like, I want to go Boston. I didn't do it. I was stupid. And then in hockey, I went and grabbed the Rangers. So that one didn't work out either. So I had one win yesterday. So I don't think today can get much worse. By the way,
say that. I might.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll see. I got a couple of plays. Let's see how they go. We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump into some baseball for today. Supness. We get a supness from Lex. Let's go. Let's get it. And he gave out the first like a boss. What up, Earle Bros? You hit the like button. Appreciate that, Richie. Appreciate that. Stay away from Oakland, Detroit. Well, yeah, 100%. Don't forget a full day of Counter-Strike. Yes, I currently have a Vitality live bet. I took them minus 145 after they lost map 1. I also have a map 2 minus 5.5 rounds. So rolling with those two bets right now. And I will be taking Ents later versus G2. There you go, Sam. Morning. Good morning. What up, guys? 4-1 on your totals yesterday. There you go. San Francisco flew over the total. Yes, it did.
I know I had the first 5 under.
Yeah, I know. I should have taken the over in the Brewers game instead of the Brewers run line. It happens.
Should have, could have, would have, didn't.
Kansas City under. Yeah, I can see that. Yanks under. No. Brewers over. Our best bets in that game. San Fran over. It's just 7.5. Fine. And Dodgers over. Why not? But we'll go over them. Smack City. Yeah, Boston +1. Cash it. Yep. Yeah, freaking collapse from who do you call it? Milwaukee. Yikes. At home too. But we'll go ahead and jump into some MLB for today. Nick, we'll start with this game, which I will say I have nothing in because I want nothing to do with the doubleheader. This one's weird. So go ahead. Let you break it down, but I got nothing in this game to start off with.
Yeah, this one is a weird game. We have the Detroit Tigers at the Oakland Athletics. I'm doing this in air quotes, at the Oakland Athletics. This game is taking place in Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan. Game 2 is going to be an actual home game for Detroit, but this is a makeup game from when they played in Oakland, I believe. We have the Oakland Athletics as minus 115 home favorites with a total of 6.5 in this game. Tariq Skubal and Frankie Montas is your pitching matchup for this one here. We have 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out now. Total. Wait, no, it was 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing in because I'm looking at the wrong thing here. That's the weather in Oakland, but it's 13-mile-an-hour wind blowing in Detroit, Michigan. There, we're looking at Frankie Montas with a 3.44 ERA, a .93 WHIP, 9.08 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, a 2.21 walks per 9, a 228 BABIP, a 329 FIP, and a 3.12 SIERA on the other side. Tariq Skubal, 3.04 ERA, a 1.16 WHIP, 9.79 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, only 1.01 walks per 9, 338 BABIP, a 221 FIP, and a 2.62 SIERA. For me, I do see a bullpen advantage with the Oakland Athletics in this game, and that's why I ended up going with the Detroit Tigers in the first 5 innings at minus 110 here. I know this is an early game, whatever. I think that I want to back Skubal in this matchup here. I think Skubal's the better overall pitcher, better fit, better Sierra, better Sierra, less walks per 9, more strikeouts per 9, a better ERA. I think the pitching matchup is clearly in the favor of Tariq Skubal, and I think that Detroit wins the first 5 here.
Yeah, I got nothing involved in this game. I don't want to get anything involved in this game. This is a very weird matchup. These two teams suck right now. They combined out of their last 10 and 10 games, have won 3 out of them. Then that would be like 3 out of 20 games in their last 10s. They're not playing well. I don't want to go after either of them. This one's a complete stay away from me, so nothing. Not to mention the doubleheader really is just weird. Yesterday. Yeah, I got you. Nothing on this one yet. Fair enough. This Forts team is really good. Vitality looks like it can win the major, though. Yeah, I got I don't have Vitality to win the major, but I have Zaiwu as a major MVP at plus 1,200. So figure I'd throw that one out there. And he's looking fantastic on this map. He's 17-3 right now. So good start from Zaiwu. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing? I'm on Detroit. This game is pretty heavy. Actually, pretty heavy. I took money line over 6. Good luck. Oh, it's a 6.5. Yeah, I want the under. I would want the under.
That's why I went with the first 5 money line instead of the first 5 under.
Fair enough. Cleveland over 2.5 seems pretty low. They're hitting pretty well right now. That's fair. Doubleheader. Yes, doubleheader. I'm not interested in going after it. Cleveland team total over 3.5 is a daily routine. That's fair. Who are they facing today? Cleveland?
Chicago.
That's right.
Yes. I do like an over in that game.
We'll go ahead and move to this game, which I will talk about. This game has our best bet in it. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. So if you guys are interested in that one, go ahead over to the EarleSportsBets.com website, and you guys can go ahead and check that out. We'll go ahead and move to this game, Nick.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Dodgers are at the Pittsburgh Pirates. And this one here, the Dodgers are minus 240 favorites, a total of 8.5. This game was really frustrating for me yesterday because I was leaning Pirates first 5 at plus 185. And, of course, I pulled the trigger on the Grizzlies, the Rangers puck line, and the Predators, and not the freaking Pirates that would have won for me. But anyway, we have Tony Gonsolin and Bryce Wilson, your pitching matchup for this game here. The weather in Pittsburgh is 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing in with 73 degrees and sunny. Looking at these pitchers, we have Bryce Wilson, a 3.79 ERA, a 1.26 WHIP, 7.58 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%. 4.26 walks per 9, though. A 236 BABIP, a 4.18 FIP, and a 4.30 Sierra. On the other side, 1.64 ERA for Gonsolin with a 1.09 WHIP, 7.36 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%. 3.68 walks per 9, a 290 BABIP, 3.39 FIP, and a 4.18 Sierra. For me, this is a pitching advantage towards the Dodgers. This is a bullpen advantage towards the Dodgers. It's a lineup advantage towards the Dodgers. And we have a Dodger game off. We have the LA Dodgers off of a loss. And I didn't like them yesterday in that spot. I like them today, though. I took them first 5 in full game run lines. A little bit juicy, but I think they take care of business in this one here. I think they smack around Wilson a little. And they take care and they win this game. They win the first 5, they win the full game, and they cover the run lines for both. So that's where I'm looking at for this one here. Dodgers first 5 full game run line.
Yeah. As much as I don't like going after the Dodger run line, it would be a lean that way. The main reason why I didn't bet it, I think it was like minus 140. That's just not a line I want to go after. Should they go after it? Should they win this game? Yeah, they should win this game quite easily. One thing that also kind of kept me off of this game was Bryce Wilson is the most profitable pitcher in baseball. I know that means absolutely nothing right now, but I thought that was a funny statistic that a Pittsburgh Pirate is currently your most profitable pitcher
Probably
in
because he's
baseball.
casting a couple nice plus 200 underdog price tags.
Yeah, he's three. They're 3-0 with a up 436. So yeah, that's the only reason why. So that's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I'd be a lean towards the Dodger run line. Did I go after it? No, but it would be a lean that way if it wasn't so expensive.
Fair enough.
Cleveland plus 165. I can get behind that. Brewers and Dodgers killed half a car payment yesterday. I feel that one. We had the Brewers yesterday. The Dodgers over. They couldn't hit a beach ball. Sorry, they'll get that sometimes with the Dodgers, where they'll just not be able to hit. So, your killer was Jose Ramirez. Fair enough. Over in this game. Apparently, everybody loves the Cleveland game. We haven't even gotten close to it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
The Nerfy in LA. That's fair. All right, Nick. What about this game?
Yeah, we have the New York Yankees. They're hosting the Toronto Blue Jays in this spot here. The Yankees are minus 165 home favorites. Total of 7.5 in this game. We're getting Luis Severino and Yusei Kikuchi. This line has actually moved to minus 170 for the Yankees. Looking at the weather in this spot, we're seeing 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing in for this one here, but 65 degrees, 0% chance of rain in the Bronx today. For Luis Severino, 3.75 ERA, a 1.29 whip, 8.63 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 2.63 walks per nine, 304 BABIP, 378 FIP, and a 3.52 Sierra. On the other side, Yusei Kikuchi, 4.35 ERA, a 1.55 whip, 8.71 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 6.10 walks per nine, a 255 BABIP, a 569 FIP, and a 4.67 Sierra. For me, this is a spot here where I expect the Yankees to get to Kikuchi. Even with the 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, this is still Yankee Stadium, and I still think they'll be able to put some out on him. I have the Yankees team total over 4. I had the full game over 7. Because when we look at it a little bit deeper as well, when we look at what this lineup matches up against Yusei Kikuchi, I think it's a good matchup for the Yankees as well with lefties, with Hicks and Judge and Donaldson and Stanton and LeMahieu and Torres and Kiner Falefa and Higashioka in the expected lineup. That's 8 right-handed bats Kikuchi's going to have to deal with today. I think they hit him a little bit here. So give me the Yankees team total over 4 and give me the full game over 7.
Yeah. Operation Fade Kikuchi on the road, I should say. The Blue Jays are 0-3 with him on the road. He has not really pitched all that well. He did pitch, the last 2 times he pitched was at home. But I like the over in this game. I think that in this Little League ballpark, the Yankees will be able to put up some runs. And I think the Blue Jays will be able to hit against, Severino today? Luis Severino. I think that Blue Jays will be able to put up a couple runs themselves. I think this one ends up being a 6-5 type game where it ends up going way over this total. I could see this one going back and forth. And essentially we need 4 runs each? 3 runs each? And yeah. I feel like this is a good spot for a nice over in this game. I would also lean towards plus. Not towards plus money with the Blue Jays, but I would lean towards. Can't really lean towards the side. I like the over in this game. I think we're going to see runs, and more runs. So, especially in a tiny ballpark, I don't really care what the weather says. Go ahead, give me the over between these two sides.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, Yanks will hit against Cooch. Operation Fade the Cooch, 100%. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves are hosting the Boston Red Sox in this next matchup here. The Braves minus 135 home favorites in this spot. Kyle Wright and Garrett Whitlock, your expected starters. 3-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, 78 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia today. Looking at the matchup here, we're getting Kyle Wright with a 1.74 ERA, .97 whip, 10.74 strikeouts per nine, which is 31%, 2.03 walks per nine, 301 BABIP, but 207 FIP and a 2.47 Sierra. On the other side, 1.25 ERA for Mr. Whitlock, a .69 whip, 12.05 strikeouts per nine, which is 36%. Both these pitchers striking out a lot of batters. 1.66 walks per nine, a 196 BABIP, 215 FIP, and a 1.87 Sierra. For me, I like both these pitchers. I see a lot of green on my spreadsheet with both these pitchers so far this season. So that led me to a first five under. I got first five under 4 at -130 in this game. I think we see a lower scoring pitchers duel here in this spot, and and then we've seen the way the Red Sox have hit lately. They've been tanking under. I think that Kyle Wright's going to be able to shut down this Red Sox lineup, and we see a first five under here, under 4 from me in the first five.
Yeah, I like that. I did a free pick video for this one on Picks and Parleys yesterday, and I gave out the under. This offense on Boston has been ugly. They haven't been able to get much done at all, and I don't expect them to get much done. Against Kyle Wright, who has been actually pretty good this year. In his last start, he did allow 3 earned runs and 9 hits, but can't really blame him for that one. 31 innings he's pitched this year, 6 earned runs, 23 hits, 37 strikeouts, 7 walks. He's been really good this year. I think he's going to be able to shut down this Boston offense. It would be also a lean towards Atlanta in this game at the -135. I'm not going to take that. I like the under in this game. I think this ends up being a 3-1 type game.
I like it. I hope so.
Hey guys, good morning, Twins. Good morning. Atlanta -140. Yeah, I could take that. Boston's not hitting. Nope, they are not. Hat trick of the day: White Sox, Rangers, Suns. I don't like the Suns. Other than that, the other two I guess are fine. Go ahead and keep moving on, Nick.
Yeah, the Houston Astros are at the Minnesota Twins for this matchup here. -135 with the Astros. Total is 6.5 in this game. The weather for this one is 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, 75 degrees and sunny in Minnesota. The pitcher stats here, we had Joe Ryan, who's actually looked really good so far this year. 1.63 ERA, a .83 whip, 9 strikeouts per 9, 26% strikeout rate, 2.28 walks per 9, a 212 BABIP, a 307 FIP, and a 3.25 Sierra. With Verlander with a 1.93 ERA, 0.7 whip, 8.54 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, a 1.10 walks per 9, a 192 BABIP, a 3.23 FIP, and a 2.91 Sierra. And looking at this game for me, I wanted to take the first 5 under in this game. And then I looked, it was a 3. So I ended up passing on this game. If I could have gotten to 3.5, I'd probably be on the first 5 under in this game, but I didn't get involved in this one here. So this one's a pass for me, Houston and Minnesota.
That's fair. Yeah, this one was an interesting matchup. It's a 6.5. I think I have to take the over by precedent. I didn't bet it. I feel like this one should be an over.
It's a 7 now.
Huh?
It's a 7 now, and it's a 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 at -120. Maybe I might add that.
Verlander has been pitching really well, so I'm not going to take that away from him. Joe Ryan has also been pitching really well, but I feel like out of precedent when I see a 6.5, I feel like I would have to take this game over. I think that the Astros could go over by themselves if they have a good hitting day. Have they been hitting well lately? No, they have not. But I feel like this is a spot where I would want to take an over more than anything, but I'm not betting this game.
Fair enough.
2-second sheet. Hurricanes, yes. Suns, no. Wild, no. Nerfy. Sure. And the first 5 under, I could see it. Over in the Mavs game. Yeah, why not? What do you think of this parlay? Braves, sure. Twins. And Kansas City. I could see Kansas City. Twins would be the one question mark. Astros, first 5. fair. I wouldn't talk you off of that. Over 6.5. Yes, you got it. I feel like I have to go over 6.5. +1 Boston, Red Sox +1, Jays, Kings +1.
They're saying on the +1 lines.
Yeah, no, I got it. No to the Red Sox. Okay with the Jays. Sure with the Kings. Let's keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah, Kansas City Royals are at the Texas Rangers in this next one here. Rangers -135 home favorites in this one. Total of 8 in this game. Martin Perez and Brad Keller, your pitching matchup for this one. It's a dome in Texas, so no pitching or no wind or anything like that. Martin Perez has actually not looked terrible to him so far this season. 2.25 ERA, 1.04 WHIP, 6.43 strikeouts per nine, which is only 18%, but 2.89 walks per nine, 256 BABIP, a 282 FIP, a 4 SIERA. On the other side, Brad Keller with a 1.74 ERA, a 0.84 WHIP, 5.52 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 2.32 walks per nine, a 186 BABIP, a 346 FIP, and a 4.10 SIERA. And for me in this spot here, both these pitchers have not looked bad, and both these offenses have been terrible lately. So I'm going to look at this spot here for a first 5 under. Now, I was able to get 4.5 in this game. So I'm on first 5 under 4.5 at -130. I think that this could be a 2-2 game at the end of 5 innings. So that's where I'm going to look from this one here. Look for Brad Keller and Martin Perez to be decent again and take a first 5 under.
There you go. Yeah, I can see it because these offenses, surprisingly, Kansas City's been going over a little bit lately. They've gone over in 4 out of their last 6. Granted, it's because in, a couple of them that they actually scored. But no, I like Keller. He's been pitching decent this year. Martin's been pitching decent. I would lean towards an under because Kansas City does have struggles hitting. The Texas Rangers have been a little bit better and a little bit more consistent with their hitting. But another team that I'm not really willing to go after, this would be a lean towards Kansas City. Again, I'm at plus money on the road, but lean towards the Royals, but I'm just another game that I stayed away from. So. All right. Back to the chat. Hey Alex, why don't you go to did you go to App State? Oh yeah, they constantly have them. Atlanta money line and the under 7.5. Yes. I was thinking Texas wins by 14. Thoughts also World Series. Please don't take this.
Absolutely World Series. Yes, they're gonna run away with it. Forget the Astros in that division, or forget the Mariners. The Texas Rangers are gonna win the division. They have normally I don't bet the MLB, but the Phillies look like a max bet. Hey, don't bet the Phillies on Tuesdays. They don't win on Tuesdays. Ask the Morning Wood Group. Just tuning in. Are we rolling with Lenny today? First game, Tigers. No. I'm on the first 5 for them, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't bet that game. Rangers money line. I would lean towards the opposite side, but I didn't bet it. Let's go. FTM cashed yesterday. The underdogs, even pens. I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what FTM is.
Me neither. Shesterkin is a fraud. Please no more best goalie in the league.
I've said Sorokin is better than Shesterkin. I said Shesterkin's not even the best goaltender in New York. And this is beginning to be like the DeGrom and Cole debate, where DeGrom is the better pitcher, just like Sorokin's the better goaltender.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, Alex. Reds, Brewers over the total. Our best bet is in that game, so we'll see. You got to go over to the website to check that one out. That's what I like to hear, boys. Let's get it. Under the 8 for the Kansas City game. I could see that.
I'd agree.
Good looks. Yes. Oh, just ask Allie about Philadelphia on Tuesdays. Just ask.
Yeah.
For the money. Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. I got you now. We'll keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah. We'll look at the Cleveland Guardians. They're taking on the Chicago White Sox in this spot here. The White Sox are minus 185 home favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. Lucas Giolito, Cal Quantrill, your pitching matchup for this game. And we're getting 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing in Chicago. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Lucas Giolito has been decent this year. A 3.20 ERA, 1.17 whip, 14.64 strikeouts per nine, which is 41%. That is going to go down. 3.66 walks per nine, though, little high. A 3.14 BABIP, a 3.68 FIP, a 2.20 Sierra, though. On the other side, Cal Quantrill, 3.54 ERA, 1.21 whip, 5.46 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%. 4.82 walks per nine, really high. 222 BABIP, a 4.04 FIP, and a 5.43 Sierra. I'm looking to fade Cal Quantrill. I don't know what it is, but he's not been good this year. And I think that the Guardians can get to Giolito for a couple runs in this game here, Tim. I'm taking the White Sox team total over 4.5. I got that at plus 115, and I took the full game over 7.5 at plus 105. Both plus money on this one. So I think that we see a high-scoring game similar to last night here between these two teams. So I don't trust Cal Quantrill. That was the main thing, is I think that they'll be able to get 5 runs there. But I like the over, team total over and full game over.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't get to anything in this game. I would look towards Lucas Giolito. Probably go back to a Chicago White Sox run line, especially after that ugly game yesterday. I think that that would probably be a spot that I'd be kind of all right with going with after that complete meltdown. But Cleveland's been hot lately. Can we say that? They've won 8 out of their last 10. Cleveland's actually been doing pretty well. They've won 3 in a row. Yeah, 8 out of their last 9, I should say. Their only loss was the first leg of a doubleheader on May 7th. Other than that, they've been winning against teams like Oakland. They played 1 against San Diego, and then they took 3 out of 4 from Toronto, and then they took the first game against the White Sox. White Sox have also been playing well, but I feel like this is a spot that I don't know. I'm leaving off this game. After last night's game, this one can go either way. I'm not getting involved in this one. Just passing on it.
Totally fair.
And by the way, Vitality map 2 minus 5.5. Cash it. They win 16-9. There it is. There's everybody on Cleveland. 7.5 over easy 8. There you go. I think the White Sox are going to come roaring back today. Game should fly over. Cleveland will hit, but not win. Fair enough. White Sox. I know what you mean. One game I can't get a grip on is Toronto versus Lightning. Who are we leaning today? The same team that Nick's been betting every single game.
The 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions, the Lightning.
Yep.
Because they're the Leafs. Because the Leafs are the Leafs.
There you go. Over in the Chicago White Sox game. Why not? Blue Jays money line. Okay. Are we rolling with Astros win streak? Dad, you know I have a show right now. I can get behind the. I don't know if I can get. I don't know with this Astros team right now. I would probably lean that way, but I'm not sure if I'm going after it. So, let's keep rolling, Nick. This game. I actually like this game.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Rays. They're at the LA Angels. The Rays are minus 120 road favorites with a total of 8 in this game. We are seeing a pitching matchup of Corey Kluber and Reed Detmers. We have 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing out in this game. Total are 65 degrees and 0% chance of rain. Reed Detmers has been someone I love to fade so far this season. A 5.32 ERA, 1.14 whip, 7.36 strikeouts per nine, 2.86 walks per nine, a 2.46 BABIP, 4.44 FIP, and a 4.03 Sierra. On the other side, Corey Kluber with a 2.36 ERA, a 1.05 whip, 8.44 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 3.03, 2.03 walks per nine, 282 BABIP, 296 FIP, 3.31 SIERA. And as I mentioned, when I first started breaking down this game, Reed Detmers is someone I'm looking to fade. I took the Rays team total over 4.5 at plus 110, and I took the full game over 8.5 at even money. I think that we see some runs in this game. I think the Rays probably get 6 or 7 of them. And this is a 7-4 type of game where the Rays take care of business and they go over the total. I don't like Reed Detmers at all. This guy has not been good most of the year. And that's where I'm going to go with this game. I'm going to take the Rays and the team total over 4.5. I'm going to take the full game over 8.5 as well. You're muted.
Sorry, I don't know why. I guess my thing, like, I shook my table the wrong way and the cord got disconnected a little bit.
Sure.
It happens from time to time, whatever. Yeah, no, I would like to go over after the over in this game as well. The Angels can hit, and Reed Detmers has not been good. Corey Kluber has been hit or miss, but I think he can get hit, especially against this good offense that the Angels showed last night when this game was, 11-3?
Yep.
I think that we get another solid game out of it. I think we get another 9, 10, 11 runs in this game, and it goes way over this total of 8. I think this total is way too low, especially with the two pitchers going at it. And the offense is at least because Angels' offense has been proven that they can hit. What have they been doing per game? Oh, yeah, 4.84 runs a game. That's third in the majors. Yes, this team can prove that they can hit. Tampa Bay is not as high, but when they're going up against Reed Detmers, they're getting about 4.43, about 9. That's ninth in the league. So both these two teams are top 10 in terms of offense. Yeah, I think we're going to get some runs today, especially against mediocre pitchers. So go ahead, give me the over in this game, 100%.
All right.
How in the world could you guys have picked the White Sox last night?
I had their first 5 run line, and last time I knew that cashed.
Yeah, I had the full game run line, and they blew it in the 9th. They should have won that game, so I don't know why you're. I don't. Okay. Blue Rays over. Yes, Rays minus 120. I could see that, especially after they got blown out last night. You can get the White Sox to win the division now at minus 110. They're getting healthy. I still like them to win the division. I could get down for that one, but I'm not taking minus 110 for a future. Dog pick, Lightning money line. Yes, Mariners, I could see it. And the Boston Red Sox is a no for me. Tampa Bay left a lot of runners on base last night. They should be able to score. Yes, they should. 100%. Like the over. Yeah, I like the over too. I hate it when the Angels are winning. Worst time of the year. You're a Texas fan. I understand. Angels and Trout are good. Yes, they are. I did not know Cleveland came back and won. Yeah, Cleveland was down 8-3 going into the 9th. A base hit and then a grand slam, and they tied up the game. Yeah, that was it. That'll be on the Call the Cops segment for what do you call it? Scott and Scott show. 100%.
You could have had that. You could have had that. You could have had first 5 run line with the Brewers. You can add the Washington Capitals to that segment. Probably
they'll have plenty of ammo. Yeah. Braves money line today. Why not? I hate the Braves, but why not? White Sox was a brutal loss. Yeah, I know. It was a brutal loss.
Tim, you were saying there, I hate the Braves, but yeah, why not? You ever realize when you look at your team and you look at their division rivals, you have 3 teams that you absolutely can't stand, and then there's that one team you're like, yeah, I don't mind them. They're not terrible. The Marlins. Yeah, I hate the Phillies, hate the Braves, I don't really like the Nationals. Marlins, I'm cool with them. They're good.
It's like the team that you know that your team can beat.
It's almost like if you're a Red Sox fan, it's like, yeah, I hate the Yankees, I hate the Blue Jays right now, and I hate the Rays. Oh, the Orioles, they're cool.
Yeah, the Orioles are all right. I don't mind them. Anyways, Nick, we got this game now.
Yeah, the Chicago Cubs are at the San Diego Padres in this one here. Minus 160 with the Padres. Total 7.5 in this one here. We're seeing a pitching matchup in this one of Mike Clevinger and get this, Tim, Wade Miley making his season debut today. 16-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 64 degrees in sunny California, mostly sunny. Some clouds in the sky there. 0% chance of rain, though. We have Clevinger with a 5.79 ERA, 1.50 whip, 7.71 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%, of 5.79 walks per 9. That's a lot of walks. 2.86 BABIP, 286 BABIP, my bad, 3.29 FIP, and a 5.04 Sierra. And no numbers for Wade Miley. Obviously, this is his first start of the season. Wade Miley was not impressive last year, though. I believe he hasn't been impressive the last few years. I'm trying to find his stats, but they're not showing me his stats. 2021, he had I don't know why they won't tell me his stats, but it is what it is. Whatever. He wasn't great last year. He wasn't great the year before. I'm on the Padres team total over and the full game over. I need Wade Miley to prove that he's okay, and I got the Padres team total over 3.5 at minus 130. I think this game goes over. I think the Cubs are able to put up some runs as well. This is a Cubs team that has been hitting pretty decently so far this season. So I'm going to go with the Padres team total over 3.5 and the full game over 7.5 in this spot. I expect Clevinger to give up a couple runs, and I expect Wade Miley to struggle in his debut.
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. I think 7.5 is just way too low. I know we're in the dead ball era right now, and there's not a lot of runs. But I feel like this is a spot where you're going to see some. What is a 7.5 is that's a really low total. Let's be honest. Even for these teams, San Diego has proven though this year that they can hit. They're getting about 4.23 runs a game. That's 12th in the league. But they have been scoring against the Cubbies, who they've kind of gone down a little bit. They're down to 3.89 runs a game. Granted, probably that number is probably a little bit juiced because of that 21-run game that one day. But I feel like this is a spot where you're going to get some runs. Wade Miley making his first start. Mike Clevinger, he's been all right. He's only started one game. And he got 3 earned runs on 4 hits in 5 innings. And then you get to the bullpen, which I think the bullpen will allow some runs. So I like the over in this game. I think we get about 9, maybe 10 runs in this game, like a 6-4 type deal. I like the over between these two sides. And I would also lean towards the Cubbies. I would also lean a little bit towards the Cubbies. So There you go. Hey, guys, dogs are barking yesterday. Let's go A's. Did the A's actually win yesterday, Nick?
Yeah, they cashed me my first 5. I knew that one. Plus 105 with the Oakland Athletics in the first 5 innings. Go Paul Blackburn.
There you go.
I like him.
Good morning / afternoon, guys. Good morning, Dad. How you doing? I have a conflict. My heart loves Leafs. My conscience says no. Well, you're listening to your conscience.
Yeah.
So true. Mariners re-okay in my book. There you go. I like the Mariners. I like them. They're a scrappy little bunch. Clevinger is good. I'll wait until he proves me that. First half Clevinger. Hit the like button. These people work their ass off every day. Great job. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it, friend Fernando. Appreciate that. Padre bullpen sucks. Exactly. That's why I like the over. Hit the like button. Dang right, hit the like button. My concerns is that Cubs are 0-6 in night games. Maybe they'll allow some runs then. That's fine. I'm not betting the Cubs. I just said I lean that way. Padres no scored. Weird. Yeah, weird. But we'll go ahead. We got 3 MLB games left, Nick.
Yeah, the Miami Marlins are at the Arizona Diamondbacks in this next matchup here. Madison Bumgarner, Luis Luzardo, your pitching matchup for this game. Bumgarner, a 1.50 ERA, a 1.13 whip, 5.63 strikeouts per 9, which is only 15%. 4.13 walks per 9, a 188 BABIP, 4.82 FIP, and a 5.17 Sierra. On the other side, 3.08 ERA and a 1.06 whip for Mr. Luzardo, 11.96 strikeouts per 9, which is 33%. 4.10 walks per 9. Both these guys walk about 4 batters per 9, which is high. 236 BABIP though, 326 FIP, and a 3.02 Sierra. I would lean towards an over in this game, and I would lean towards the Marlins in this game. I think that we're going to see some massive regression here from Madison Bumgarner. He has that pretty 1.50 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP, but his advanced numbers, his FIP, his Sierra, is telling me he should be getting pounded. He should be getting hit, and I think he can get hit today. I stayed off this game. I may add it later in the day. Miami team total over, full game over, something along those lines. I have no interest in backing the Diamondbacks in this game with Mad Bum, but I would lean Marlins team total and full game over for me, though.
I don't understand your likings on the over in this game. Miami is awful when it comes to hitting. They even though they have 3.93 runs a game, which is mid-pack, they're not hitting well at all. They've won 2 out of their last 10 games. They're struggling. And I know your advanced numbers saying that Mad Bum is not pitching. He's pitching great this year. I know your advanced analytics say he's going to go downhill. He's not going to go downhill against the Marlins. That is just not going to happen. I want to go ahead and I might end up adding the Arizona Diamondbacks. Sorry, the red hot Arizona Diamondbacks to my card. What the heck is going on with this team? This is impressive to see how the Diamondbacks have managed to win 8 out of their last 10 games, only losses to Colorado and St. Louis, including a sweep over the Marlins last week. I want to go Arizona. I like Mad Bum. He's been pitching well this year. He'll regress eventually. It's not going to be against the Miami Marlins that can't hit a beach ball with an oar. That's not going to be the case. I like the Diamondbacks in this game.
Okay.
So, under the Chicago Cubs game, no. Diamondbacks money line, yes. Under, yes. Man, Mariners suck. I know. Wells Fargo's calling me cool. No, I don't care. When Seager left the team and went downhill, yes. I'm taking a stab at D-Bads. Me too. Diamondbacks are good. Yeah, I guess Higgs knew something we didn't. Arizona run line first 5. Yep. Morning, guys. Good morning, Tiffany. What's up, fellas? Taking the Padres again. They owe me money from yesterday. I understand that. D-backs can pitch. Yeah. I mean, Matt, they've got a couple of guys that have been pitching really well this year. So, yeah, I like it. Division is nasty. They have to fight against Dodgers, Giants, and Rockies are really bad. Well, Rockies have been halfway decent. So,
yeah.
And the Marlins bats are pool noodles right now. Yes, they are. Go Diamondbacks. Yes, 100%. 2 games left, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Philadelphia Phillies. They're at the Seattle Mariners in this one here. The Phillies are minus 130 road favorites, a total of 7 in this game. Our pitching matchup here, Aaron Nola and we have this wrong, Robbie Ray. We never updated the pitchers for this matchup. I still have Flexen and Ranger Suarez in here.
That was yesterday.
So, yeah. So when I adjust that, break down your game, and then I'll break down this.
I didn't bet this game, but I don't bet the Phillies on Tuesdays. It's kind of a trend that's been going back to last year. Ask Allie from Morningwood, and then ask Tyreek Wilson, I believe his name is, who always used to bet the Phillies on Tuesday when Last Woody Standing always started and always lost. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually use that like as my legit handicap, but I'm not betting this game. Phillies coming off of a doubleheader 2 days ago, and then they came across the country, and then they won last night 9-0. I don't know whether or not that proved that that Seattle is really struggling right now, or if Philadelphia is actually a halfway decent team. I'm going to go on the edge and say that Seattle is really struggling. which sucks because I figured they would be a good team this year, and they're on a rough stretch right now. But it would have to be a lean towards the home team and Robbie Ray and the Seattle Mariners. Did I bet it? No, I did not. But this is a lean towards the Mariners.
Yeah, looking at this spot here, now that I got the pitcher stats up, I can read them off. Robbie Ray has a 4.38 ERA, a 1.24 whip, 7.54 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 3.16 walks per nine, a 272 BABIP, a 4.29 FIP, and a 4.12 Sierra. On the other side, Aaron Nola, a 3.38 ERA, a 0.87 whip, 10.64 strikeouts per nine, which is 31%, 1.56 walks per nine, a 237 BABIP, a 374 FIP, and a 2.35 Sierra. I see a pitching advantage with Aaron Nola and the Phillies in this game. And the reigning Cy Young of Robbie Ray has not looked good this year since coming to Seattle. And I wonder how much of that was actually they didn't play much in Toronto last year. So I can't really say how much of that was the Canadian umpiring. So for this spot here, I took a shot with the Phillies in the first 5 innings. I know they don't win on Tuesday. I see a nice pitching advantage here with them. I'm going to take a shot with them in the first 5. Their bullpen can blow it in the 7th or 8th inning for all I care. Just win me the first 5 innings and I'm happy. Philadelphia Phillies, money line, first 5, minus 125 for me. You're muted again.
Yeah, I was refreshing my my Counter-Strike stream, and I wanted to make sure that the sound didn't come on. So sorry. I already did it. Don't mess with my Marlins. I like your Marlins, just not today. Robbie Ray in the first half. I like it. Don't tell the Phillies it's Tuesday. Seattle looks bad right now. Yeah, I'm staying away from this game at all cost. I'm not touching this game. Neither am I. What's up, boys? Good morning from the West Coast. Good morning, Nicholas Lee. Welcome. 1-800. Stop it. I missed the beginning of the show. What do you guys think about the Brewers today? That game is our best bet, or that game has our best bet for the day. That's over on the EarleSportsBets.com website. Use the code MBA at checkout, 20% off. We gotta pay the bill. So, final MLB game, Nick.
Yeah, Colorado Rockies are at the San Francisco Giants in this one here. We have the Giants as minus 210 favorites. Pretty big favorites in this game. Alex Wood, Antonio Senzatella, your pitching matchup here. 50 degrees, 15-mile-an-hour winds blowing out there in San Francisco. With Alex Wood and with a 4.38 ERA, 1.30 whip, 9.49 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 2.55 walks per nine, a 318 BABIP, a 4.05 FIP, and a 3.12 Sierra. On the other side, Antonio Senzatella has looked terrible this year. A 3.75 ERA, which is not bad, but 1.88 whip. He only strikes out 2.63 batters per nine, which is 6%, which is actually the second worst on the slate. 1.88 walks per nine, 4.04 BABIP, a 4.32 Sierra FIP, and a 5.31 Sierra. Granted, you could probably count a decent chunk of that to pitching in Coors Field. But with the weather conditions in this game today, with 15-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, I think that this is a game where we're going to see some runs. And 7.5 is way too low in this game. I personally got it at 7. I got 7 at minus 115, and I got the Giants team total over 4.5. I think that Senzatella gets lit up here. And I think that Alex Wood can give up a few runs as well. I think we see something similar to last night where runs are scored. And I took the Giants team total over 4.5 and the full game over 7. I don't hate 7.5 though.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna end the slate off with a pass. This is not a game that I'm really interested in going after. I guess it would be a lean towards the over with the wind and everything, and Senzatella not pitching well. I think Colorado can tag a couple, and 7.5 is too low. But this is just a spot that I kind of stayed away from. Colorado has been a little bit inconsistent this year. And San Francisco, I don't feel like San Francisco should be this big of a favorite. especially this early in the year. So it'd be a lean towards Colorado, lean towards the over. But I didn't bet anything in this game. So an ultimate pass for me in this one.
Fair enough.
Hi, Twins from the East Coast. Hello. I know somebody said about the West Coast. Did y'all do the Mets game? No, because
There's
Nick, do
no
we have a
line for
pitcher? Do we have a pitcher for the Mets game?
On RotoWire, they're saying Carrasco and Corbin. On a live odds page I look at, it's saying Corbin and to be decided. On my spreadsheet, it has McGill and Corbin. I don't know who the starting pitcher is. We need to see. But regardless of who the starting pitcher is for the Mets, I'm going to look at the Mets team total over. I'm going to fade Patrick Corbin, and I'm probably going to take the Mets on the run line as well. If it's Carrasco, McGill, I'm totally fine with both of them on the run line against the Nationals. So that's kind of where I'm going to be looking at that one there. I will add those on a community post, Mets team total over and a run line when that line is available. But until then, I don't have a play on that game yet.
Fair enough. Over 7.5 here for that St. Louis game, San Francisco game. Yes.
Yep.
What about Detroit and Oakland?
I'm on the first 5 money line for Scoop.
Stop it. Get some help.
In game 1, I'm on the Scoopable first 5 money line.
Yeah, I didn't bet that game. Let's go ahead and jump into the association.
I have nothing in the association today. I just wanted to disclaimer that before we break into any games here. Heat are -3 favorites against the 76ers. Total 209.5 in this game. What are you looking at for this one? This is game 5.
Game 5. It's tied up now. Philadelphia, all the home teams have been winning. And going back to this one, I feel like I would lean Heat -3. I still feel like the Heat are the better team. They just didn't play well on the road, which is a little bit surprising because they were a pretty good road team this year. The thing is, though, MB, I feel like if the Sixers were to win today, win a game, it would be today. And I feel like because this would be the first game that Joel Embiid is playing since he lost the MVP, which he didn't deserve anyway. But he could feel like he got gypped out, and he could come out and put up a big performance tonight. So I wouldn't, if I'm playing player props, I wouldn't be opposed to doing a bunch of Joel Embiid stuff today, just because he could come out pissed. And just go, all right, I'm taking over and trying to prove that I should have been the MVP this year or whatever he wants to do. So this one could easily be a Sixers game. And the Sixers, if they want to win the series, they have to win a game on the road. So I feel like if they're going to win a game on the road, it's going to be this one. It's pretty similar to the next game we're going to talk about, because if this one goes game 7, 3-3, and it goes back to Miami, Miami's going to win the series. Correct. I think if Philadelphia wants to win it, they need to win this game today, and then they could take game 6 at home. Other than that, if they lose today, this series goes 7, and Miami wins in 7. I'll say that. But I would lean towards Philadelphia in this game. And you guys know how much I don't like betting Philadelphia. So
fair enough.
Laughing, yeah. I grabbed the under 209. And you got the over 213 in the Mavs game. Fair enough. Speaking of the Mavs game, we'll go to this one, Nick.
Yeah, Mavs are at the Suns now. Suns are -6. We have a total of 213 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I would be interested in both dogs today. I actually have a bet on the Dallas Mavericks at +6. And this is going to be a very similar situation to the last game. If the Dallas Mavericks want to have a shot at this, they need to steal a game in Phoenix, and it needs to be this one. Because I feel like Dallas is going to go home game 6 and win game 6. But if Dallas wants to finish off this series, they need to be able to try to finish it off at home. Because if this series goes 7 games, and very similar to that Heat one, Phoenix is not going to lose a game 7 in Phoenix. That is not going to happen. So, if Dallas wants to have a shot, they have to win this game. I at least think they cover it in this game, +6. So I'm taking Dallas +6 in this one. This is these are must-win games for the road teams today because once again, if any of the road teams want to have a shot at winning the series, they need to win on the road one game, and it's got to be Game 5. So I'm taking Dallas in this game to take a 3-2 series lead, or at least cover the 6.
Fair enough.
Breaking news, followers. I bet $200 on under 4.5 Pirates versus 5. Follow if you want. Good luck, dude. Sixers. Sure. I think I can get behind the Sixers today. That's fine. Sixers versus Celtics or Sixers versus Bucks. I would lean towards Celtics 1-800. No, you had it right the first time. Yeah, Sixers. Yeah, I got you. Let's go to some hockey, Nick, which I will say I bet nothing in hockey today because screw hockey. I think I'm like 2-7 in hockey playoffs, so I'm done betting hockey. We'll go ahead, jump into the first game, which is the Boston Bruins and the Carolina Hurricanes. Canes are -150. Tied series up at 2-2. Total is 6. Run with it, Nick.
Yeah. Can you see me? My thing's just spinning.
Yeah, I could see you. You're in a hockey background.
Okay, cool. Because I can't see myself, so that works.
You're fine.
Yeah, looking at this first matchup here with the Carolina Hurricanes coming back home for game number 5 against the Bruins. Both these teams similar to similar to both those NBA matchups that we were just talking about. Tied 2-2, and the home team has taken both games. The Hurricanes in both their home games went over the total. And they also put up 5 goals, and they also won 5-1, 5-2, so they covered the puck line. On the other side, the Bruins have covered the puck line both times at home. And I think that trend's going to continue into this one here. Carolina is -150 favorite, so I'm not laying 150 here. You can take them in regulation. I'd be okay with that. In reg, they are a -115. I went with the puck line. I took the Carolina Hurricanes puck line at +185. I think this is a spot where they are an amazing home team. Where I wish I can go to this game. That would be a fun game to go to as well. But yeah, I like the Hurricanes on the puck line. I think they can score an empty netter at the end, and I'm getting +185 for it. So I took Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line to take a 3-2 series lead. Today's a big day for me because I have all four of these series. I have series props on, and they're all tied 2-2. So I need a big day from my futures here. So I'm hoping the Hurricanes get the job done with this one here, because I have plenty of futures on them.
Heard. Nick, unplug your microphone and plug it back in. It's a little bit choppy.
I have headphones in.
Oh, you don't even have your microphone?
No.
All right, then we'll figure it out. Okay, he's gone. I was gonna make a joke with him, but I guess that's fine. This game is a pass for you. Fair enough. Yeah, it's tough to read. It got nothing. Fair enough. Lay the -150. Home team wins every game. I need them +1,200 to win it all.
Yeah. Do I sound better, Tim?
Yes, it sounds better now.
Awesome.
By the way, Nick, if this series goes 7 games, don't be cheap. Let's go to the game. Come on. Spend the what, $400 a ticket, and let's go. Don't be cheap. Right. Come on, Nick. No, I'm kidding.
I can figure that out for you real quick. Carolina Hurricanes. If we want to see them in game number 7, tickets start at $99.
That's actually not bad
for a game 7. That's all the way at the top, though. That's the.
Who cares?
Cheapest.
You're at the game.
Yeah, but yeah, all the way on the top, I can get section 319, row N, which is not a bad view for $95 a ticket to go to a game 7 playoff game.
That would be pretty cool. But anyways, Tampa Bay Lightning.
I don't want to spend that. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much money on a ticket. When the Islanders are not playing.
Tampa Bay Lightning are facing the Toronto Maple Maples.
What?
Minus 130 minus 130 for the Maples. Total of 6.5. Go ahead, Nick.
You. Alrighty. Yeah, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're at Toronto. Once again, tied 2-2. Every single series today is tied 2-2. Huge games today in the NHL. Very, very important. Andre Vasilevsky, Jake Campbell are going to be your goaltenders. Campbell got lit up in his last start. He should be back in net for today. And I think that the Lightning win this in 6. I think that the Lightning are going to use the momentum from game number 4 and then win this game. Like I think that this Lightning team is still a much better overall team than this Leafs team. And this Leafs team is still the first round of the playoffs. But with that being said, if the Leafs were to win this game, I'll probably put half a unit on the Lightning to win the series, which you could probably get like plus 300 for down 3-2. So I'm gonna look at the Lightning to win the series if they lose, but I'm on the Lightning today plus 110. I think that they're the better overall team. We're getting plus money for them. This is playoff time. Vasilevsky's going to come up and show out, and I think that the Lightning win this game.
There you go. Kings. We'll get to that game in a minute. The Canes are that team for me where when I met with them as well, I bet against them and I lose. No, I got you. We got you. That team is the Toronto Blue Jays for me.
Oh my God, those damn Blue Jays.
LOL, I swear my brother has told me about a Laker game. What about a Laker game? Big fan of the Maples. Yes. Big fan of the Maples. By the way, you guys look like Kyle Schwarber on a diet. I hate Kyle Schwarber.
I can't stand him.
Lightning over. Yes.
I don't know. I don't have a read on the total. If you like an over, first period over has been hitting like crazy, and first period both teams to score have been hitting pretty good as well. And those are plus money.
There you go. Oh, my stomach hurts. You guys got me with that one. Don't be cheap. Nick, don't be cheap. Spend a couple $100 on tickets. Let's go to a hockey game. Let's keep rolling, Nick. The St. Louis Blues are back in Minnesota, taking on the Wild. Wild are minus 145. Total of 6.5 in this game. Roll it.
I'm rocking for it. I'm rocking the jersey today. I like the Blues. I think that they're still the better overall team in this series. They're the more disciplined team. They have the better special teams, and they're coming in off of a nice win with some players out. And they might be getting Leddy back today. They might be getting Bertuzzo back in the lineup today, which would be huge for them because they're missing a couple defensemen. They're still going to be without Krug in this game, and they're going to be without Scandella. But we saw a beat-up Blues team be able to beat the Wild last game, and I think we can see something similar here. Jordan Binnington should be back in net. He looked great in game number 4 to tie that series up. And if there's anybody I want in net, I don't know if it is Ville Husso when it comes to – I want the 2019 Stanley Cup champion, Jordan Binnington, in net. Like, that's who I want in net if I'm the Blues, because he's been there. He has done that. So give me the Blues plus 125. I'll take the experience. I'll take the Stanley Cup experience with Ryan O'Reilly, with Braden Shen, with David Perron, with Jordan Binnington. So I'll take the Blues here. This is a team that's only 2 years removed from a Stanley Cup, and I think they have a potential to go back to the Cup this year. So I'm going to take the Blues here at plus 125. I have them to win the series at plus 140. I have them to win the West at 9-1. I have them to win the Cup at 22-1. I'm high on this Blues team. I have been for the last few months, and I'm not going to stop now. Blues, money line.
There you go. Nick, we can go to the game and vlog it.
You all right?
No, no, we're not doing that. Got Giants run line and Dodgers, I guess. What's your guys' average bet on a game if you care to share? 1 unit.
1 unit.
I don't know, about $3-4 grand. Nothing crazy.
I usually don't. I think the only people I've told what my unit size is like people I talk to on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's not anything I give out.
Who is Terry taking? I don't know.
I think he's
That's
on
a
the
tough one.
Blues reverse puck line -2.5.
Okay. Final game of the day. You get the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers are -210, total of 6.5.
It scares me for the Kings. I like the Kings in this series. I had the over 6.5 in this game. I think we're going to see goals in this one here. We saw at the end of the game there was a few misconducts, which resulted in ejections. This is like 3-4 minutes left when it was already 3-0, 4-0 Kings. So the game was already over per se. And I think we're going to see something similar to that today. We're going to see some chippiness, which is going to cause some penalties, which is going to cause some power plays, which is going to cause some goals. I'm probably going to also jump in. You'll probably see this on a community post when I bet the Mets later and when I take the Orioles. And I'm probably going to add the LA Kings team total over 2.5 to my card. That's something I'm probably going to bet as well. The Kings team total over 2.5. So I like the Kings in this spot. I don't know if they win this game straight up, though. I'm kind of worried about that because I do like the Kings. But I'm just taking the over 6.5, and I'll probably add Kings team total over later in the day.
There you go. Kaprizov to score. Nick's gonna say no because he doesn't think Minnesota scores that much. If anybody is to score, it's probably Kaprizov.
Yeah, I won't talk you off Kaprizov. If you like Minnesota, I won't talk you off of it.
Fair enough. That is everything for today. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping, recapping, and doing all that good stuff so we can pay the bills. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all support. Trying to reach 2,000 subscribers pretty soon. I believe we're up at 1864-ish. 1867. Sorry, I was waiting for my YouTube Studio app to open. 1867. So we're 33 subscribers away from 1,900. So that's kind of cool. So maybe try to get there soon and then go to 2K and hopefully 3K by the end of the year. And then check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, ESB Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Just check out everything in the description. And then Max Wagers Network, Higgs' show, Midday Money, is at 12, Alley at 1. 2 o'clock is just Parleys. 3 o'clock, Scott and Scott. 4 o'clock, the soccer show. And 5 o'clock will be Game Time Decision. Lots of good stuff today. Little bit of a recap for today. I like the over in the Yankee game. I like the under in the Braves game, the over in the San Diego game, the over in the Angels game. And then I also like the Mavericks +6, taking the Aces and taking the Lynx in WNBA today. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a laundry list of MLB for today. Tigers first 5 money line, Dodgers first 5 full game run lines. I'm waiting for the line to be dropped. I'm going to bet the Mets team total over and the run line as well. Yankees team total over 4 and the full game over 7. Braves and Red Sox first 5 under 4. I'm going to look to bet the Orioles team total and full game over when that game is released against the Cardinals. Texas and Kansas City first 5 under 4.5. White Sox team total over and full game over. Rays team total over, full game over. Padres team total over, full game over. I'm expecting some runs today. Phillies first 5 money line. Giants team total over, full game over. In the NHL, I am on the Hurricanes on the puck line. I'm on the Lightning money line. I'm on the Blues money line. I'm on the over 6.5 with the Oilers and the Kings, looking to add the team total over 2.5 with the Oilers or with the Kings as well. And I'm on the Lynx and the Aces as well in the WNBA. Tim and I cap WNBA together, so we have the same place there. That is everything, and I stayed away from the NBA today. I don't really have any feel on that. So
fair enough. Nick, finish on the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. It's been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys. Good luck.